Today we are going to talk contour and bronzer. What is the difference? Where do they go? And why do we want them? Thank you so much for being here. My name is Shelly with Blind But Blended, and let's get started. Okay, the difference between contour and bronzer is actually quite vast. So I'm just gonna start by showing you, I have a palette here. On this side, I have 3 different shades of contour, and then here I have 3 different shades of bronzer. Right away you can see the bronzers have more warmth in them, definitely a bit of that red tinge to them, and then the contours, they're going to fall more on the gray side. I mean, you can see that they might have a little bit of warmth, but the point of bronzer is to add warmth and glow. The point of contour is to act like a shadow, to help chisel out our face, maybe hide those jowls, a double chin, create the look of more of a cheekbone, shrink a forehead, those things. So we're gonna show you where those go and the difference between the placements, because it's actually quite a big difference. All right, I'm going to do contour on one side, bronzer on the other. We're gonna blend it in so that you can see the difference and where the placement goes, and then we'll do the other side, okay? So right now, starting off, I just have like my base main foundation on. That is it, all right? So let's go ahead. I'm gonna use, this is my go-to shade at the top here. This is Ash. As you can see, it's running low. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brush. I'm just going to squeeze it. And generally, I like to do under my cheekbone. Okay, so here is the first thing. That contour is going to go under our cheekbone. Do you see that? We're just creating and working with a shadow, a natural shadow, where a natural shadow would be. We're going to also do this part of the forehead. So you don't always have to do all of these contour steps, but I want to show you the difference in where the contour goes, okay? So then we will take the contour along the jawline here. And contour is also great for creating the look of a pout, okay? So here you can already see we're adding chisel, we're maybe shrinking the forehead, we are hiding things, and we are creating the look of a pout. You can even do your nose if you want to slim down your nose, okay? Now let's add some bronzer to the other side. Okay, so I'm just gonna use the same brush here. I'm going to tap it in to the top one there. This is Bella. Now I'm gonna show you right away, okay? The contour, we went below the cheekbone. The bronzer, we're kind of going right on it and a little bit above, because that's where the sun's going to naturally hit. For the forehead, we're going to go more in the center of the forehead, whereas you can see the contour is closer to the hairline, okay? Just gonna take a little bit of bronzer, tip of the nose, and do that chin there, and then we would want to bring it down our neck so we don't have a floating head. As you can see, the placements are quite different, all right? And you can see too, right? There's more warmth here. This is just quite gray. It's mimicking a shadow. So let's blend these out, and then we're gonna compare the two sides. Okay, we have warmth and bronze on this side, but we are kind of lacking that like chiseled cheekbone area. And this side, we definitely got that cheekbone going on. I mean, you guys can maybe see better than me, but we're just gonna assume we got that blended in. I don't normally do my forehead. It's definitely, if you have a larger forehead, it's got its tricks. Anyways, you get the point, okay? So that's the difference between the two, warmth versus shadow. let's do the other thing to the other side, and then we'll look at the end result. Let's start by hugging that cheekbone. I like to just follow along the very bottom edge of that cheekbone there, and then I will blend it up. And again, almost hugging that hairline, and then that jawline there, we are going to blend the jawline down. The cheekbone we will blend up, and the hairline we will blend up into the hairline. And just a little bit more under the lip, and it's as simple as that. With the bronzer, we will just add that to the face of the cheekbone, just blend it in with some nice swirls, center of the forehead, and get that nose and chin, and do not forget the neck. Okay, there we have the sun-kissed glow from the bronzer on those cheekbones, center of the forehead there, the tip of the nose, the chin, and then we have the nice defined definition that we brought in with the contour under the cheekbone, jawline, forehead, and under the lip. Let me know if I can help you find perfect shades, or if this was helpful. If you still have questions, let me know as well, because hey, that's what I'm here for. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a great day.